Hi, my name's Steve Lodge. I just want to speak a little bit more about being an empath. There's so many questions that come up, and I didn't realise that there were so many people out there feeling like me. The thing I've learned from my perspective and my understanding is you're going to spend most of your time feeling like you're going crazy. You're going to question yourself so much. And I find this is a lot to do with you're reading other people's energies. So you spend most of your younger years feeling angry, feeling happy, feeling sad, feeling this, feeling that, and you're not sure why you feel that way. For you, you feel a certain way, and the next minute you feel another way, and then you feel another way. This is what being an empath is. So get used to it. It's a good thing because this helps us to help other people. So we can automatically know where someone's coming from. The problem is there's no explanation of an empath in school. So we're a type of person that the system doesn't want to be around. Like going back in history, we'd have been probably burnt at the stake as witches. The system doesn't want people like us because we don't conform. We're not mind-based people, we're energy-based people. So we understand on a whole different level. And they can't control intuition. They control our minds by making us insecure consumers and putting us in little boxes through our education system. Hey, this is how you should think, this is how you should be. For an empath, we're like, what are you on about? We don't understand the word you're on about. None of this makes sense. Why would we do this? Why would we do that? My intuition is screaming at me that this is wrong. But everyone around me and the teachers and society and the system are all saying, no, you need to do this. You need to be like this. You need to behave like that. And it's like, no, what are you on about? I can't do that. I cannot do it. And then you're called a trouble causer, a rebel. And so you start getting labelled and branded. You're not called an empath or a loving person, which you are. You're called trouble. You're bad. So then you get hurt. So all your sensitivity for love and compassion, which is getting stamped out of you through misunderstanding, is now turning to anger and hate for yourself and resentment for others for beating you down because you don't understand. So this is how it sort of goes. And what we have to understand is this is part of the process, which I don't really know many empaths, or what I'm learning, which I wasn't too aware of before, that haven't suffered through this. Now, for me, maybe the way the system is our blessing. Because maybe if we came out and everything was perfect and we were all tra-la-la, we wouldn't understand to the level we understand. Our suffering for being treated the way we have, not by anyone's fault. I'm not blaming, I'm not judging. Everything is not personal, it's just the way it is sort of our awakening and our understanding to help guide others. Because we've been through so much suffering and torment ourselves, we understand it and see it and recognise it in others. The thing with being an empath is we go through a lot of time letting people beat us because we've got this urge to help. So even though someone beats us down, we can take it because we've beat ourselves down mentally and we've been used to getting beaten down all our life, that someone else beating us down, we can take it. And we look at it as like, you know what? I can take that beating and I will take that beating for you because I love you so much. And even though you're beating me down, I'm going to take it because I'm going to stay here and I'm going to support you. This is what we do, but this is not right. I've got to stress this so much. We're not punching bags. There's so many people out there that are suffering. And they're the people, it's the people who ask for help are the ones we help. We're not there to be bullied and abused. And this is my message now. And I find this is my message that's starting to resonate more and more with me to the empaths out there. Because we're not doing our job and we're not filling our potential because we're letting people beat us down. And this isn't a rise to arms and we're going to do this. It's not about that. It's about us joining together and supporting each other and helping those who want help and not sticking around and being bullied and abused by those who don't. Because what we're doing is we're enabling them. We're not helping them, we're enabling them. They need to go through a shift and a consciousness of suffering themselves away from us so they too can help themselves. So, yeah, as an empath, unfortunately, you're going to spend a lot of your time feeling like you're going mad. And that's because, as I say, we're picking up energy and we don't understand it. So what we need to do is we need to understand what is us and what is them. This can be done with releasing of negativity, asking your archangels to fill all and any spaces with love, light and blessings as you release anything that no longer serves you and doesn't belong to you. And then you protect yourself. A lady advised me 2 of the good crystals to protect with is black tourmaline and rose quartz. These are 2 I use. And we need to do that because we can't always be taking on other people's energy. We can't always be healing and helping because we need to recharge ourselves. So we need to start learning how to control our ability, our talent, or our gift, should I say. So we're not just going out and taking it all on board and it's getting too much for us and we're not serving our purpose. We need to serve our purpose. And to serve our purpose, we need to look after ourselves first. So we need to protect ourselves. So when we go in, we start structuring what we do and we go out with the intent to help those who want and ask for our help. And then this way, we know what we're doing and we're going in. And we're helping because we can feel the energy and we know, okay, I'm going to help you and this is what I'm going to do. And it helps us shut off from energies in crowded places as well. Because if you're like me, crowded places is an overwhelm of senses. It's like, it's too much. It's like, I'm reading all types of things. I feel like I'm happy while I'm angry and crying tears of sadness and joy at the same time. It's very confusing. And I'm practicing this and I'm aware of it, so I understand to anyone new to realise and where they're at, this is going to be very confusing and difficult, but it's not impossible. That's the main thing. I just want to try and build a community of people and make them aware what empathy is and how we work. So it's no longer something that's shied away from or ignored, because it's real. And there's plenty of us. One thing I can see that is there's so many of us. It's ridiculous. And we're all being stuck in a little corner, feeling alone and put down. And it shouldn't be that way. So my message is to hang in there. You're doing great. Even though you might feel like, what's going on? I can't take it anymore. You are doing great. And everything that's happening to you is what you need to do to get through it. You will get through it. I promise you, I've been there and I'm coming out the other side. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to end up there again. But you know what? I'm more equipped to go there. So now I sort of enjoy going there a lot more because it's more of a challenge and I see the growth value from being in that dark place, that place of purging and of confusion. And I understand it a lot more now. So it does get better and it does get easier. Yeah, if you've got any comments, please feel free to message me. You can go to my YouTube channel as well. It's under my name, Steve Large. Thought Waves Hypnotherapy is my business. I do a lot of hypnotherapy as well now to help people get past the conditioning of the mind, which normally stops them from being their true selves. Yeah, love and peace.